All right, everyone, welcome to the Hockey Sports Network's broadcast of High School Hockey Night in Tampa here at the TGH Iceplex, the official training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tonight's first matchup will feature the Riverview Sharks Gray versus Plant Gold. So let me quickly tell you who's playing, at least the roster, I should say, for the Gray. I don't have the roster for Plant Gold, but we've covered them quite a few times, so it shouldn't be outstanding in that part. So just a real quick rundown the lineup. So Carter Forer, Jake McDonald, TJ Boggs, Blake Brett, Aiden Walsh, Nathan Clement, Jacob Hanrahan, Dylan Alexander, Jerry Wilkerson. I don't think Jerry's still tonight. It's actually Noah Sloan filling in the goalie duties for the Gray team. Brett McDonald, Noah Hanley, Kian Vera, Jamari Hargrave, Gavin DiBiase, William Camp, Spencer Sipes, Ethan Stahlbaum, and Gage Wilson. Last week also we had Thomas Crayer in the goal for the Gray team. I believe I see pretty much everybody I called out. We'll get confirmation on who's here and who's not here in just a bit as we get things underway very shortly. It's about 53 seconds left in the warm-up timer. And then we will be underway. So Real Ben will be, well, actually it's Real Ben, it looks like Fry. The two goalie choices. They shared duties last week for the Gold. And also, I think Fry also filled in for the Panthers Black. So there are a few of the Black players are playing on the Gold team tonight. Wise being one of them. I believe Pizzo and Pope are also part of the Black squad, the Black Panthers, or Panthers Black. Caddick as well, I believe. So I'm guessing Gold is a little short on players. So we will, should see a pretty interesting game. So the buzzer sounded. Both teams are gathering up the pucks as we get set here to get things going with the first period. Again, thanks for joining. I'm Ted Boggs. I'll be your commentator throughout tonight's game. So glad for you to join us here on the Hockey Sports Network. And we should see some really good hockey action tonight. So right behind me this is the North Ice. So tonight we'll be covering two games. Following this game will be Bloomingdale Ice Bulls versus Kelly's Heroes, Newsom that is. And then on the South Ice behind me is the Riverview Sharks Blue actually already underway. And they are playing Tampa Catholic. So we're only going to broadcast two games tonight. And next week should be back to covering three. All right. So we'll move back to center ice here as we get things underway. Let you know who's coming out to start off the first period for the Sharks and Panthers Gold. So Panthers Gold, they're wearing black, but they do have a no name, no number player. If I remember correctly, he also played last week for Panthers Black. Again, this is Panthers Gold. So Wise, Caddick, Hardy, Clark. And two other players I can't see because they're facing me are on the ice. For the Sharks, it's going to be Brett McDonald, Clement, Vera, Sipes, and I believe that's Alexander as we get things underway. And here we go. First period underway. The Panthers have it. Clark brings it back around. Pushes it out to 47, Sickles. Sickles brings it up. Number 17's right there as well. No Sharks have gone back there. Now Vera is coming around on the puck. That's Hardy, number 17. Passes to Caddick. Pushed across the ice. Picked up by Vera. Dumped out onto the neutral zone. Caddick's trailed by Clement. Pushed back out. Picked up by Brett McDonald. And then stolen away by Hardy. Comes around to Clark. Clark passes ahead. Cut off by Hanley. Sickles takes it away. Brings it down the ice. Pushes the middle to Wise. Hanrahan's right there. And pass over again to Clark from Hardy. Clark deeks in. Stolen away by Brett McDonald. And Wise is resetting. Some changes now occurring. Jamari Hargraves on the ice for the Sharks. Hardy tries to bring it into the middle. Also, Stahlbaum's out there with Brett as well. Brett pushes it into the neutral zone. Hargraves chasing. He goes down. Pizzo picks it up for the Panthers gold. Gets away from Adams. No name, no number is out there now. Stahlbaum's trying to take it away. No name, no number brings it up. Runs into Jamari Hargrave. Jake McDonald's back there along with Brett. Pushes it out front. Shot blocked by Hargrave. Brought up the ice. Taken away. Stahlbaum wisely backs it up to give his team time to get off the ice. He passes to Jake McDonald. That's taken away from no name, no number. He brings it into the ice, pushes the middle, blocked away by Sloan. Followed up, again blocked by Sloan. Kicked back out again. And that, they said they didn't cross in the neutral zone. Hargrave is battle line. He finally takes away from Pizzo. Boggs is on it. He's trying to get to it. Couldn't quite get to it in time. Poked away by, couldn't see who that was. I think that was Adams. Pope's now bringing it up the ice. Brings it into the zone again. Blocked away by Sipes. Pushed out front. Kept in by Clark. Passes to no name, no number. Alexander's right there along with Sipes. Boggs is over there too. No name, no numbers trying to get it out. Couldn't quite get it out. Finally does. Clark dekes around. And puck goes down the ice. Goes into behind the net. No name, no number has it. He brings it up the ice. DiBiase's right there. Along with Alexander. Pushes to the net. Pass to the middle. Blocked away by Sloan again. Gage Wilson's out there on the ice now. Pass out to Clark. Clark has it. DiBiase tries to take it away. Brett McDonald goes down, trying to take it. Gage Wilson finally has it. Comes out to Clark. Shot. Again, caught by Sloan and covered up. And we should have a face-off right here on this side, I believe. And indeed, that's the case. So we got, let's see, Staub, Reese, Adams, Pizzo, and I can't see who the other Panther is. We'll get that in a minute. On the ice for the Sharks is Clement, Hanrahan, picked up by Hanley, DiBiase. Puck blocked by Pizzo, but goes right on goal and covered up by Fry. And we'll do a face-off right over there. Face-off occurs. Won by Sharks. Nice shot by Hanley. Blocked away by Fry. It's down in the corner. Clement tries to bring it to the middle. Taken away. I think that is Pizzo. It is indeed. He brings it to the middle. Shot to Sloan. Blocked. Picked up by DiBiase. He's got Clement and McDonald with him. Passes behind the net. Picked up. And Camp's right there to try to keep it in. Taken away by Reese or Rice. I'm not sure how to say that. Poked away by Jake McDonald. Great job. Finally pushed in the neutral zone. Panthers have to reset. That was blocked. Picked up again by Jake McDonald. Battle for it here up front. Rice is right there, or Reese, however you say it. Cowan's also on the ice for Panthers. Jake and Brett are on the ice. Hanrahan, Camp, and Brett. There's a penalty. It's actually icing. And we'll have a face-off right there. So icing on the Sharks. We got Vera Hargrave. I believe that's Sipes. And Brett. And I'll get the other Shark in a minute. Get Hardy, Clark, Wise, Sickles. As the puck comes behind the net. And Caddick on the ice for Panthers Gold. Caddick tries to keep it in zone. He does. Poked around by Vera. Finally, it's pushed into the neutral zone. I believe that is Brett that did that. Comes back down to Hardy. Hardy has it. Passes over. Brett pushes it back out again. Jamari's trying to get to it. Couldn't quite get there. And Clark has it. Bringing it into the Sharks zone. Sipes and Alexander behind the net, trying to get to it to get it out of there. Does, but cut off by Panthers Gold. Tried to pass over to Wise, couldn't quite get it there. Alexander's on the spot, he gets it. Clark cuts it off, passes to Wise. Here's a shot, blocked by Alexander. Pushed to the middle, Sipes has it. Bringing it up the, or I'm sorry, that's Vera. Not Sipes. Bringing up the ice. Hargrave finally gets it. Dekes around. Poked into the neutral zone again. Wise brings it up the ice. Hanley's right there. Nice defensive play to poke that away. You got Vera and Sipes right there. Or I'm sorry, Vera and Hanrahan. Nice catch by Sloan. And that ends the onslaught by Panthers Goal. So you got Boggs, Stahlbaum, Walsh, Hanrahan, and Hanley on the ice right now. No name, no number. Adams. Let's see. Who else is on the ice? There's a shot by Adams blocked away. Pope is also out there. Number 29. I don't know the actual name. And Pizzo, number 22. Of course, no name, no number. I think I called him out. Boggs now is trying to get a hold of it. Finally does. Passes over to Hanley. Hanley bringing it up the ice. Boggs battling out there with number 29. Hanley there as well. Boggs trailing Pope. Pope's bringing up the ice. Poked away. Blocked away by Sloan. Also Hanrahan. And there's a tripping on somebody. Tripping on Hanley. And so quick line change for the Sharks. Face-off over there. So you got Camp, Jake McDonald, Brett McDonald, Gage Wilson on the penalty kill. You got 29, no name, no number, Hardy, Wise, and Clark. Actually, 29's going off, and looks like Pope is coming on the ice for the power play. They have 6 on the ice now, and they need to cut it to 5. All right, so it's Pope, Clark, Hardy, Wise, and no name, no number. Wise brings it behind the net, brings it around. Pass up to Clark. Clark has control at the blue line. Gage Wilson's right there with him. That was Hardy that had it. He passed it back over to Clark. Clark tries to push it towards the goal, blocked away by Camp. Camp's on top of Clark, battling out in the corner. Camp tries to push it around, gets it to McDonald, who further knocks it around to Gage Wilson. Goes to the neutral zone, cut off by Pope. Pope passes over to Clark. Some of the vibration you're seeing is kids up here playing ball hockey up here on the second level, so that's why there's so much vibration in the camera. Hardy brings it up the ice, deking around, tries to bring it to the zone. Has to go around the back of the net because of the good defense by the Sharks. Clark passes to no name, no number, takes a shot, blocked by Sloan and caught. And this game remains tied at 0 as we have a face-off right over there as we do a quick line change for both teams. A couple players in and out. Actually, Pizzo coming on in place of Pope. There's the face-off. No name, no number. Passes out to Pizzo. That's blocked away by Brett. Up and out of the rink, actually up into the, you can see the black covering is over top now of the boxes, and that's where the puck went. So penalty kill continues, 47 seconds to go. We got Sipes, Brett. I'll get the rest of the Sharks out in a minute. Clement. And there's Clark. Clark passes to Wise. Wise shoots. Blocked by Sloan and covered up. 29 seconds to go in the power play. And a couple changes. We got Vera and Hargrave coming on. Sipes and Alexander will remain. For the Panthers, it's Cowan, Pizzo, Clark, Staub, and I'll just go with Reese. Number 42 for Panthers. Puck's out front. Pizzo has a hold of it. Passes over to Clark. Clark passes down low to Staub. Staub couldn't control it. Alexander now trying to battle for it to get it out of the zone. The forecheck for the Panthers have been really good, keeping the Sharks on their heel. The Sharks haven't been down on the Panthers in quite a while. As a matter of fact, Fry might be going to sleep down there in that end of the net. Vera and Pizzo kind of run into each other. Hargrave and Walsh are on the puck. Clark has a hold of it behind the net. Cowan is out front. Clark is now bringing it up the net as Hanrahan went down. Clark pass over to Pizzo. Pizzo bringing around, shoots, blocked away again by Sloan. Clark back around to Staub. Staub number 73. Around to Pizzo. Hargrave's right there. Pass to Staub again. Hanrahan knocks it away from Staub. Hanley's right there to battle it out to keep it away. Puck goes over to Walsh. Walsh trying to dig it out from the wall. He passes back around to the near side of the boards. That goes out of the neutral into the neutral zone. Hargrave is his jersey is being pulled and finally pulled down. They're going to call a penalty on Cowan. And now the Sharks will go on the power play. Or actually, wait a minute. They're calling a penalty on the Sharks instead of calling it on the Panthers. Interesting. All right. So now you have 29, Sickles, Pope. I think that's Adams, and 29, or 39, I think that's Caddick for the Panthers. You got Boggs, Hanrahan, Staub, and Hanley on the ice. Hanley gets it as the Sharks are on the penalty kill. Puck is in the corner. Boggs has it. He pushes it out of the zone and clears. Boggs brings it up the ice. It gets pushed up the ice by the Panthers. Shot on goal by Pope, blocked away by Sloan again. Staub's in the back behind the net, battling it out. Hanley and Hanrahan in front of the net, push it away. Hanley gets it into the neutral zone, knocks it away. Goes out to Pope. Pope's trying to bring him back in. Hanley tried to cut him off. Hanrahan and Staub back there to prevent anything. There's a shot by 29, covered up by Sloan again. And it still remains 0-0 with 1:05 left to go in the power play for the Panthers. And this is their second power play. So you got Brett McDonald, DiBiase, Jake McDonald, and Camp on the ice. You got no name, no number, Wise, Clark, Hardy, and Pizzo on the ice for the Panthers. There's a shot, no name, no number, tried to come up with it, couldn't. Shot by Hardy, goes over the net. Off the glass, picked up by Clark. Clark pushes to the middle, shot by Wise, it scores, and Panthers Gold are on the board, 1-0 here on the power play goal in the first period with 24 seconds to go on that power play goal. So it's Wilson, McDonald, Jake and Brett, Camp, and DiBiase on the ice for the Sharks. Same five on the ice for Panthers Gold to finish out the period. As brought up the ice, blocked away by Sloan, covered up with 9 seconds to go. 9.6 to be exact, and we'll have a face-off right here. Same 10 on the ice for the teams. Face-off occurs. 6-5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that. And that's the period. Wasn't much to see. So, sorry about that, folks. All right, so we're going to move on to the second period here. Sharks trail by 1. Great job back there in the net minding by Sloan. Fry didn't see a lot of action coming in. Looks like Reelbin's going to be coming in to cover the net for the Panthers to start things off here in the second period. Again, thanks for joining us here on the Hockey Sports Network's broadcast of High School Hockey Night in Tampa, featuring the Sharks Gray versus Panthers Gold. Coming up after this one is going to be the Ice Bulls versus Kelly's Heroes. So I hope you stay tuned for that and enjoy some great hockey action here on the Hockey Sports Network.
Excuse me. Are you TJ's father? Yeah. Hi, I'm Mr. Cabbage. I was his teacher.
Oh, yay.
I saw the guy out there with all the equipment. I was like,
yeah, nice to meet you finally. Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard a lot about you. Good things. Yeah. So he does like you a lot. So
well, cool. I'm having the pleasure watching him out here. I gotta start getting ready with my team. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure. Thank you. So that was Mr. Cabbage, coach of Cabbage Criminals. And you guys have seen us cover them as well. So on the ice for the Sharks is Hargrave, Clement, Brett, Camp, and I think Brett McDonald as well. I'll get confirmation in a minute. It's Staub, Cowan, Caddick, Reese, and Adams on the ice for Panthers Gold. Stolen away by Brett, passed ahead to Hargrave, gets poked away. Camp pushes it into the neutral zone. Now Staub has it. That was the other player I couldn't see. Caddick brings it to the net. He goes down, no penalty. He tripped on his skates. As the puck now comes up the ice, Clement bringing it into the zone. Tries to deke around, poked away by the Sharks. And it looks like we got a penalty. And we'll see who it's on. As we have a quick change and a face-off down here. Looks like it's going to be against Caddick. So the Sharks go on their first power play. You got Hargrave, Alexander, Clement, Stahlbaum, and Sipes on the power play. You got Pope, Clark. Again, they have too many on the ice. So you got Pope, Clark. I'll get the other ones in a moment for Panthers Gold. Panthers Gold won that one. Sickles is the other one. And Pizzo. So Pope, Pizzo, Sickles, and Clark. So puck goes behind the net. Pass back behind the net again. Comes out to Sickles. Sickles takes it. Alexander's back. Nice poke check on that one. Picked up by Clement. Now brought up the ice. He tries to deke around Pizzo. Pizzo poked it away. Clement got to it behind the net. Clark's right there along with Pope. Pushed to the middle to Hargrave. Kicked out. Stahlbaum over to Alexander. Alexander pushes towards the goal. Clement tries to tip it in and doesn't quite get there. And so minute 10 left in the power play. Coming on the ice for the Sharks is going to be Hanley, Wilson, Vera, Hanrahan, and Brett McDonald. It's going to be 29, Clark, Staub, and let's see if that's Pizzo or Pope in a moment. That's Pizzo on the penalty kill. So Hanrahan has it. Staub's right there. Hanrahan goes down. Hanley's back on it. He picks it up behind the net. Staub's right there as well. He tries to block the pass. Clark finally gets it under control, but then Hanley takes it away. Hanley brings it in the zone with Wilson. Tries to pass over, blocked by Pizzo. Disrupted that one. Pass ahead to Staub. Vera is chasing it down. Hanley's coming in the middle. And veers off to the left. Try to get ahead of that as Clark brings it back to the middle in the crease. Poked away again by Vera. Passed out by Brett McDonald to Wilson. Wilson deflected back to the Sharks side, and now that shot deflects off the Staub stick, goes over the goal, back behind the net. Pizzo now has it. Hanley takes it, tries to get it out into the neutral zone. Finally does. Wilson finally picks it up right here in front of us. Pass down to Clark, who takes it away. Now he passes ahead to Pizzo on the change, which brings in Camp. And it's a defensive change for the Sharks. I'm not sure who the other Shark is. Clark has it, dumps it in. Wise is also on the ice now as a penalty kills over back to even strength. That was Jake McDonald. Jake McDonald, nice block, stick block, coming to the crease on that pass to Wise. Caddick dumps it back behind the net again. Stahlbaum has it. Stahlbaum pushes up. Wise cuts it off. Shot right in the gut of Sloan. Bounces away. Vera. And no penalty there on that one. Hardy brings it into the zone for Plant Gold. He tries to shoot it. Nice job by Sloan. Blocked that one away. Stolen away by Vera. In the neutral zone. No name, no number. Dumps it again. Tries to dump it behind the net. Hardy has it. That goes off the glass. Brett picks it up. Passes ahead to Vera. Vera could be on a breakaway. No name, no number. Takes an angle. There's a shot towards the goal. Blocked away. As the puck comes up the ice by Hardy. Hardy tries to deke around. Sipes can't do it. Pushed ahead. Walsh, Alexander, Sipes, Stahlbaum, and DiBiase on the ice. Adams, Caddick, Hardy. No name, no number. There's a pass over to no name, no number. It gets away. I think that's Wise still out there for Plant Gold, and it is indeed Panthers Gold. And there's that should, in my opinion, should not be icing, because that was actually tipped by Plant Gold, but they're going to call icing anyway, and the puck will come right back down here. So quick change for the Sharks. You got Boggs, Hargrave, Clement, Alexander, and Sipes on the ice for the Sharks. You got Pizzo, Staub, Cowan, Clark, and Rice on the ice for Panthers Gold. And there's the face-off. Sharks win it, but quickly taken away by Panthers Gold. Dumped down to Staub. Staub tries to get around. There's Sipes. Boggs and Hargrave. Hargrave has it. Tried by Boggs. Dumped behind the net. Boggs tries to come around to cut it off. Poked away. It gets out into the neutral zone behind Alexander. And Pope has it. Passes ahead to Clark. Tries to cut it off by Clement. Reese is right there. Poked away by Sipes to get it back into the neutral zone. So Panthers have to reset. Pizzo brings it in the zone. Sorry, that was Pizzo, not Pope earlier. Cut off by Alexander. Pushed out to the middle. Clark has it in the crease. Pass to the middle, blocked by Sloan. And it remains a 1-0 game in favor of Plant Gold. So a quick line change for the Sharks. You got Brett Hanley, Hanrahan, Wilson, and Brett McDonald on the ice. And then you got Caddick, Sickles, Pope, Adams. And Adams tries to knock it down in the zone. Wilson is on a breakaway. Shoots, scores! And the Sharks have tied it 1-1 here in the second period. It's a great job by the Sharks to tie this one up. And it's a 1-1 game, man. Here we go. Face off, same players on the ice. Back to Adams. Panthers Gold has it. 29's also on the ice too, if I didn't call them out earlier. Bat on the neutral zone. Cut off by Hanrahan. Pushed into the middle. Caddick passes between the legs. Finally picked up by Pope. Back in their own zone. Tries to reset. Brett McDonald's right there. You got Wilson and Brett also there. Brett tries to poke it away. That misnomer there goes back to Brett McDonald. So he goes down, shot wide right for Sloan. And Pope brings it on again, tries to shoot again. Poked away by the goalie again. Sloan's doing an absolutely fantastic job back there tonight. Pope brings it around again, passes over to Caddick. Caddick shoots, blocked away, cut off by Hanley. That puck comes up the ice. And they're going to call icing on that one. And so we'll come back down here for a face-off with 5:03 to go here in the second period. You got Hardy, no name, no number, Wise, Clark, and I think that's Pizzo. It is. Then you got Camp, Clement, Stahlbaum. And I'll tell you who else is on the ice for the Sharks in a moment. It's poked away. That's Jake McDonald. I think that's Sipes that just dumped it out. And that's going to be icing again. I'm sorry, that was Walsh, not Sipes. Face off in that corner. It's Vera on the ice. My apologies. I thought that was Clement, but it's indeed Vera. Stahlbaum will do the face-off. 4:57 to go. Sharks win that face-off. Jake McDonald tries to get it out. Clark cuts it off. Wise goes down. There's a shot by Pizzo, blocked by Sloan again. No name, no numbers, trying to battle it out with, I think, Camp. Finally pushed into the neutral zone. And then they're going to call offsides. And a face-off will incur right here. So quick change for the Sharks. A couple players coming in. So it's Boggs, DiBiase, I think Clement stepping on the ice. Stolen away by Weiss. Shot well over the goal, up into the glass. Nice job by Boggs to block that pass. Clement picks it up. He tries to get it out of the zone, couldn't quite get it. Pass back down. Nice job by Camp to block that one. Clement. Now there's a battle for it in the neutral zone. Now there's a 3-on-1. Here's the pass shot. Blocked again by Sloan. Keeps this game tied. And attempt again. Again, no name, no number. Tried to deflect it in. Couldn't get it there. Sloan blocked it. And now we get another change coming in for the Sharks. 4:03 to go. Got Brett, Sipes, Alexander, Hargrave, and Wilson on the ice. Wise, Caddick, Hardy, Adams, and no name, no number on the ice for Panthers goal. So Hargrave tries to dump it down. He does. Fry gets it out of the zone. Adams picks it up, pushes it into the neutral zone. Sipes bats it out down in. Goes behind the net. Caddick's back there. Brings it around. Dumped out by Adams into the neutral zone to no name, no number. Sipes is right there with him. Pushed to the middle. Shot by Wise again. Second goal of the night. And Panthers Gold, a.k.a. Panthers Black, take the lead. 2-1. I kind of make that joke because of some of the Panthers Black playing tonight for the gold. All right, so Staub, Cowan, Reese, Clark, and there's Brett McDonald right there. Stahlbaum goes down. Hanley right there to block the puck. Staub runs into a brick wall with Hanley. Goes down. Hanley brings it in the zone. Around Stahlbaum. Shoots on goal. Blocked down by Fry. So Rilbin did not come in. So same five on the ice for the Panthers. Actually, a couple of, I think, Clark and either Pizzo or Pope's coming out. You got Stahlbaum, Brett McDonald, Hanley, Hanrahan, and Walsh on the ice for the Sharks. So Clark and Pizzo come on the ice. Caddick and Adams go off. So change of defense. There's the face-off. Sharks have it. Hanley shoots. Go! Oh! Wow, I don't know how that stayed out. But it did. And now there's a battle for it on the far board. Stahlbaum is there with Hanrahan along with Walsh. Taken away by Reese. Reese bringing it up the zone. Walsh takes it away. Misses the pass. Hanley's right there. Stahlbaum as well. As the puck comes up the ice. Goes into the middle. Pizzo has it. Clark's back with Pizzo. Stahlbaum, McDonald right there with him. Walsh comes off. Boggs comes on. Clark goes to the middle. Shoots over top of the goal. Push to the middle. And puck coming up the ice. Pass ahead. Tried to get it to Boggs. Couldn't quite get it there. Passed by Brett McDonald. Sorry. Stahlbaum, Boggs, and Brett McDonald's back. Stahlbaum and McDonald go off the ice. Staub brings it in the middle. Blocked away by Hanley. Couple changes for the Sharks. Vera and DiBiase now on the ice. DiBiase bringing up the ice with Boggs. DiBiase dumps it in, goes behind the net. Pizzo picks it up. Vera tries to poke it away. Boggs is trying to get to it. Pizzo just out in front of it. Brought down. Pizzo takes the net, shoots, scores. 5-hole. And it's now a 3-1 game. So a couple quick changes for the Sharks. You got, looks like Camp, Brett, Clement, Hargrave, and I think that's Jake McDonald as well. You got Sickles, Caddick, Pope. Shot blocked by Sloan. And Adams and number 29 on the ice for Panthers goal. Face off. Clement tries to get it out. Panthers goal controls it. So you could say they won that one. There's a pass over. Hargraves right there. He picks it up. Tries to push to the middle of the Clement. Cut off by Pope. Clement goes down. Hargraves trying to get it back. He does for a second, then passed ahead. Jake McDonald cuts it off. He tries to dump it in the corner right here in front of us on the near boards. Finally, Sickles comes out with it. He's all by himself. He's 1-on-4. There's a pass to the middle, wide open. Number 29, covered up by Sloan. And face-off will happen right over there. With 49 seconds to go here in the second period. So Wilson, Walsh, Alexander, Brett McDonald, and Sipes on the ice for the Sharks. Same five for Panthers goal. There's a pass, goes down behind the net. Gets it out. Wilson with Brett McDonald. Battle out with Sickles, Adams, and Caddick. Caddick brings it up the ice. Passes over to 29. Poked away by Sipes. Walsh is right there. They're battling it out. Caddick takes it away. Wilson takes it away from Caddick. Gets it into the neutral zone. Wisely, Adams resets. Gets it over to Pope. Pope brings it around. Poked away by Alexander. Walsh now has it. Now he has it taken away by Pope. There's a battle for it on the far boards. And that's the period. So we end the second period with the Panthers in the lead 3-1. As we move on to period number 3. Here on High School Hockey Night in Tampa at the TGH Iceplex in Brandon, Florida. If you're wondering, yes, it's hot out. But it's cool inside, so glad you could join us and enjoy the air conditioning where you are, as well as we're enjoying the ice where we are. So you can see some people in their winter coats, sweatshirts and whatnot in the crowd across the way. We'll zoom in a little bit. As it's a little chilly for some. And really can't see the crowd here as they're a little bit further out than I can see. Well, there's a couple folks, again, in sweatshirts. So, all right, so here we go. Face off in the middle. It's going to be Hardy, Wise, Clark, Pizzo, and no name, no number for Panthers goal. It's going to be Boggs, Stahlbaum, Vera, Sipes, and Alexander. Or, I'm sorry, it's DiBiase, not Vera. For the Sharks, Sloan will be in the net. Sharks going right to left. And that's Rilbin in the net for Panthers goal. And here we go. Sharks, or Panthers goal, control that. Pass over from Wise to Hardy, out of his reach. Hardy brings it up the ice. Shot and scores. Over the top shelf, over the left shoulder of Sloan. And we'll go back to the middle for the faceoff. As Hanley comes on the ice, Alexander Sipes goes off. It's 4-1, along with Hanrahan. And faceoff occurs. Hanley has it. Gets over to DiBiase, taken away by Pizzo. Pizzo bringing up the ice. Poked away by Sloan as it trickled towards the goal. Boggs picks it up. Tries to get back around the ice. Can't get it there. Battling out with Hardy. Puck comes up the ice. Boggs is chasing after it along with Hardy. Tries to keep him from taking it. comes back in the neutral zone. Stahlbaum dumps it in behind the net. Stahlbaum goes off as Vera comes on. There's the pass to the middle. Wise has it, bringing it up the ice. Passes to Hardy to the middle. Shot blocked wide right by no name, no number. Well, not blocked, but shot by him. It comes out to Clark. There's a pass to the middle. One-timer missed by no name, no number. As you got DiBiase, Vera on the ice. Now Camp and Jake McDonald come on as defenders. Brett, Vera, DiBiase are the forwards. Clark brings it up, shoots wide right. I think it was tipped by the goalie. Pass back down. Jake McDonald gets it out of the zone. And if it crosses red line, that's going to be icing. And it does, and it's icing. And we'll have a face-off right here. So 10-10 to go in the third period. Sharks trail by 3. It's going to be Jake McDonald Camp or the Blue Liners for the Sharks forwards. It's Hargrave, Brett McDonald, and it looks like Clement. It's going to be Adams, Kadek, Staub, Reese, and Cowan on the ice for Panthers goal. That puck gets dumped down in, and all right, I totally missed something. I thought that was the anyway. Another icing, another face-off. 10:01 to go here in the third period. And our first matchup coming up after this game is going to be the Ice Bulls and Kelly's Heroes. So stay tuned to the Hockey Sports Network for some more high school hockey action. Sloan pokes it away. Reese tries to put it back in again, right between the legs of Camp. That gets blocked wide right by Sloan. Clement tries to bring it up the ice, gets it poked away, stays in the Shark zone. Camp back on it again. Camp trying to get it out. Does. Taken away by Adams. And finally in the neutral zone, there's a collision, big collision between Adams and Hargrave. Cowan and Hargrave. Kadek now has it behind the net. Jamar's coming off. I hope he's okay. Puck coming up. Cowan trying to bring it up the ice. Cowan taken down. No call on anything there. Camp now has it. Pushes around behind the net. Walsh passes ahead. Kadek cuts it off. And no call as Walsh put Kadek down. No call on any I think it was incidental for sure. There was nothing ill will there. Which, thank goodness for that. Camp going off the ice. I think Alexander coming on. It is. Puck behind the net. Walsh right there picks it up, bounces behind the net again. Brett McDonald's back on it. Tries to get it out of there. Staub takes it, passes it around. Reese picks it up. Reese is coming down the ice. Trailed by Clement. Clement takes it away. Reese didn't see him coming. Clement dekes around. Takes it to the goal. Poked away by Clark. Adams and Reese right there. Pass ahead to Reese. Clark now has it. He brings it into the ice. Tries to get around. Sipes. Pass to the middle. Wilson's in there. Nice block by Sloan. Sipes gets it out of there. Clark has it out front. Shot. Blocked by Sloan again. 29 picks it up. He's out there with Pope, Reese, Clark, and Pizzo. Sharks is DiBiase, Boggs, Wilson, Sipes, and Alexander. Sharks have it. They poke it out of the zone, and no icing on that one. Nice job of Wilson, almost taking away and scoring there, but poked out by Rubin. Pope brings it up. Tries to pass between the legs of Hanrahan. Couldn't quite do it. Had to reset. Pass across the middle to 29 and Clark. And so that's going to be icing. I'll have a face-off right over there. With 7:04 to go here in the third period. Quick change for the Sharks. You got Brett, Hargrave, Stahlbaum, Hanley, and looks like Hanrahan as well. For Plant, you got Pope, Pizzo, Clark, Sickles, and I think it is 29 still out there. So Hanley gets the puck, pushes it, tries to get it out of the zone, cannot. Stahlbaum's right there trying to take it away. Battle for it against the boards. Finally it comes out. 29 has it. Hanley, it's pushed towards the goal. Pope tries to bring it around out of the sight of Sloan. Couldn't quite do it. Went wide right. It's behind the net now, battling out between Stahlbaum, Hanrahan, and Pope. Sickles has it, shoots, blocked again by Sloan. Hanrahan loses his footing. As the puck pushes to the middle by Pope, Sickles couldn't quite get a stick on it. Hanley has it. He tries to pass it, kind of blocked by Sickles. Finally, Camp comes up with it. Camp dumps it over to Stahlbaum. Brett comes up with it. Dumps it over to Stahlbaum. It goes around behind the net. Pizzo now has it, bringing it into the neutral zone. Trailed by Brett. Hanley's right there as well. Hanrahan in the middle. Passed over to Clark. Scores on the deflection. The tap in, and that's going to make it 5-1 here with 5:43 to go in the third period. All right, so we got Vera Walsh, Jake McDonald, Camp, and Brett McDonald on the ice for the Sharks. You got Wise, Hardy, no name, no number, Caddick, and Adams, or Cowan, one or the other. I think it's Adams. Might be Cowan. Camp has it. It is Adams. Tries to pass it ahead. Poked away by Panthers. Jake McDonald bringing it up the ice. Shoots towards the goal from the neutral zone. Easily blocked by Wise. Puck now behind the net. Brett McDonald's on it with Caddick. Brett McDonald pokes away. Vera tries to push it out to the front of the net. Blocked away by Rilbin. Hardy picks it up, bringing up the ice. It's 2-on-1. And Wise, wide right. Nice job by Sloan. Walsh gets it out, and we're going to have icing once again. With 4:52 to go here in the third period. It's another change. We're going to see Clement, Boggs, I think that's Camp, DiBiase, not sure. Same five on the ice, or Stahlbaum and Reese joined the ice. So Jake McDonald, Clement, Camp, Boggs, and DiBiase on the ice for the Sharks. Passed ahead by Boggs to Clement. Clement bringing it up the ice. Boggs tries to get it and poke it away. DiBiase shoots, blocked by Rilbin. Boggs right there ready for the rebound, but covered up by Rilbin. And we'll have a face-off right over there. With 4:27 to go here in the third period. Again, thanks for joining the high school hockey night in Tampa on the Hockey Sports Network. Same five. Alexander actually joined the ice with Sipes on the defensive side. Cowan, Reese. There's a shot by Sipes, blocked away by Rilbin. Puck comes up. Sipes tries to get it over to DiBiase. Staub over to Cowan, covered up by Sloan. And we'll have a face-off right there with 4:13 to go. So Staub, Pizzo, Reese, Clark, and Cowan. It's Hargrave. Good to see he's back out there. He's okay. Wilson, Brett, Sipes, and I think that's Alexander is the other defensive player. We'll confirm in a minute. Clark has it, pushes it towards the goal. Blocked away by Sipes, tipped by Staub. And covered up by Sloan. Another face-off again right here. So that is Alexander on the ice. Wilson will take the face-off against Staub. 4:04 to go. Clark passes over to Pizzo. Pizzo down to the goal, cut off by Alexander, dumped out of the zone. That puck comes all the way up. Clark has it, takes it behind the net. Three Sharks right there. Gets it out. Over to Staub. Alexander tries to keep it in. Now Staub has it. Brett's right there to knock it back down in the zone, and he does. As Pizzo gets it. Cut off by Wilson. Pass to the middle to Brett. Brett shoots off the pad and stick of Rilbin. Push to the middle again. Cut off by Pizzo. As he brings it up the ice. Pope is also on the ice too, along with Callan, Clark, and Reese. Shot caught by Sloan. And it will remain 5-1 with the faceoff occurring right over there. 3:09 left. Quick change. You got Walsh, Hanrahan, Stahlbaum, Brett McDonald, and I believe that's Hanley. Adams, Caddick, Sickles, Pope, and 29 for Panthers goal. So battle out between Pope and Hanley. Pope takes down Hanley, and Pope will go to the penalty box for roughing, I believe. That's what they're going to call. We'll see. Indeed. So have the face-off right down here. So the Sharks go on a power play with 2:58 to go in the game. On the penalty kill is Sickles, Caddick, 29, and Adams. Power play is Hanrahan, Hanley, Walsh, Brett McDonald, and Stahlbaum for the Sharks. Panthers control. Brought up the ice. Bumped into by Walsh to stop the move forward by Caddick. And looks like they're going to call Walsh for the same thing. And so Walsh is going to go to the penalty box. And we'll go to 4-on-4, even strength. So, I mean, they've been letting that take place. But I guess the takedown was they finally let tensions get out of hand enough. So 4-on-4. So Panthers will have a very short power play when this all ends. The penalties end, that is. Brett McDonald bringing it up the ice. Dumps behind the net. Stahlbaum's trying to get to it. He does. Tries to pass around to Hanrahan. Deked by Sickles. Sickles bringing up the ice. It is 2-on-1. Hanley's right there. Hanley pokes it away. Great job. Brett McDonald finally picks it up. Hanley again. As the puck comes up the ice, Hanley finally brings it into the zone. Pass around behind the net. Hanrahan and Caddick. Stahlbaum goes down. Dumped in by Adams. Minute 47 to go in this game. There's a shot caught by Sloan. And we'll have a face-off. I believe it's going to be right there on this side of the ice with 1:42 left in the period. And nope, they're going to move it over to that side. So it's going to be Hardy, Clark, Wise, and Pizzo. And you're going to have Jake McDonald, DiBiase, Camp, and I think that's Vera for the Sharks. Hardy brings it around behind the net. Passes back down to Wise. Wise to the middle, blocked by Vera. Clark does a great job of trying to push it to the goal. He did, but blocked away by Sloan. Puck now on the far boards. Battle between Vera and Wise. Wise finally gets it. Shoots. Blocked by Sloan and caught. And we'll have a face-off right over there with a minute 14 to go in this one. 17 seconds left to go in the penalty for the Panthers, which means they'll go on a very short power play, about 13 seconds worth. Boggs is now on the ice with Jake McDonald, Alexander, and Clement. Pizzo gets it. Oh, Clement has it out front. And there's Wise right there really quick to cut that off. He took an angle, which gave him the upper hand on that one. He passes back around to Clark as Clement is down deep in the zone. Boggs finally cuts it off. Now Boggs is bringing it up the ice, passes ahead to Clement. Clement tries to deke around. Couldn't. Cut off by the Panthers. Hardy brings it around. Passes back to Wise. Poked away by Alexander. No name, no number has it. Tries to shoot on the... Misses. Blocked by Sloan. 30 seconds to go. Shot blocked by Brett. Shot again. Scores on the follow-up by no name, no number. If anybody knows the name of that player or his particular number, I'd love to know it. So if I cover them again, I don't have to keep calling them no name, no number. So that'd be helpful. The back of his helmet says number 48, but I don't know if that's true or not because it doesn't match. It's like a blue number, so I don't think that's a Panthers number. And that's the game. So final score here. Sharks fall in this one. 6-1. Panthers goal comes out on top. Again, this is Ted Boggs with the Hockey Sports Network. Thanks for joining us here on the high school hockey night in Tampa at the TJH Iceplex. Again, the official training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Glad to have you aboard. Coming up next after this game will feature the Ice Bulls and Kelly's Heroes. Again, final score here. Plant Gold 6, Sharks 1. We'll be back very shortly. Thanks again, folks. We'll see you shortly.